Hey, what's up guys, this is SinX and today I'm here to talk about TickingArea / ChunkLoader. Before starting the video, I just want to say that if you are new or if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And as you know, my channel is not that much big, so your little support will really help me a lot. Yeah, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Okay, so now let's begin the video. Okay, so before talking about TickingArea / ChunkLoader, we're gonna need to know about chunks. What is chunk and how does a chunk work? So if you already know what is chunk and how chunks work, you can skip to the time where I'm talking about TickingArea. Okay, and if you want to learn about chunks and how chunks work, then this is for you. Okay guys, so here you can see I have an area of 16 by 16 blocks. Means I have 16 blocks this way and I have 16 blocks sidewise. Okay, so this is an area of 16 by 16 blocks. So basically a chunk is 16 by 16 blocks. So here this is one chunk. So a Minecraft world is basically made of chunks like this. So here is another chunk. Let me show you with a resource pack. Okay, hold up. Okay guys, so here you can see I have used a resource pack to see where are the chunks in this world. So here you can see this is a chunk, and here you can see that this is a chunk, this is another chunk. So there are thousands of millions of chunks in a Minecraft world. Okay, so I'll be putting the link of the resource pack in the description, so if you want that you can just get it from there. Okay guys, so as you now know what is chunk, so we can now proceed to know what is actually TickingArea. Whenever you make a new world, you will find an option that says stimulus chunks. So many people actually don't know what is that option and what that option really does. Okay, so by default it will always be 4 chunks. Okay, so let me explain actually that what that option is. So basically stimulus chunks is actually the TickingArea. Okay, so suppose think of a circle and you are the center dot of the circle. The area inside the circle is basically the TickingArea. So what is basically TickingArea and what exactly happens inside the TickingArea? That is a question. If you notice, you can find the word ticking in the word TickingArea, and ticking refers to clock, as a clock also ticks, and that refers to time, means time is ticking, right? So basically I'm trying to say is the time inside a TickingArea is actually ticking, or you can say the time is running inside that area. But what actually happens outside the TickingArea? Everything outside the TickingArea is actually frozen, or you can say that the time in that area is paused. Inside the TickingArea, mobs will spawn, crops will grow, water and lava will flow, and so on. I will basically put a chart on the screen where you can see what actually happens inside the TickingArea. Okay, but outside of TickingArea everything is paused, means mobs will not spawn, crops will not grow, lava and water will also not flow. So that means there is a specific amount of area up to which it is called TickingArea, and that area will be 4 chunks by default if you did not changed the stimulus chunks from 4 chunks to something else. Okay, you can actually increase from 4 chunks to 6 chunks or something like that, but by default it will always be 4 chunks. And remember one thing, that is that TickingArea is always moving with you and it is keeping you the center. Okay, so it's like following you. Okay, that means if you keep the default stimulus chunks / TickingArea, then 4 chunks on every side of yours will always be loaded, or you can say that they will always be ticking. This is actually good in a way, because if the game actually loads every chunks in your whole Minecraft world, then the game will crash, or even your game will lag so much, because a Minecraft world is really big. Okay, so for a game, for your device, it will be really hard to keep the whole Minecraft world always loaded. Okay, suppose you have a survival world. Okay, so you have a survival world, you have a farm, you have a house, you have everything, you have a nice good base. So now you have planted some seeds on your farm. Okay, and now you are heading for a big exploration that is like thousands block away from your base. So after you are 1,000 block away from your base, or like thousands and thousands block away from your base will actually be outside of your stimulus chunks, that is ticking area. Because I have told you before that ticking area is always moving with you. Okay, ticking area and stimulus chunk is the same thing, I'm telling you. Okay, so whenever I'm telling stimulus chunks, it means ticking area. Whenever I'm telling ticking area, it means stimulus chunks. So the ticking area is always with you. So whenever you are like thousands block away from your base is now out of that ticking area. So the time, everything in that area is now paused. Everything is now there is frozen. Okay, so nothing will work over there. So even if you come to your base like after 1 week, you will see that your crops didn't grow an inch. Okay guys, so I have made this area to make things more clear to you. Okay, so as you can see, this is basically a circle, and I am at the center of the circle, as you can see, and on every side there are 4 chunks. Like this is another chunk, I am at the center of a chunk, and this is another chunk. So I have 4 chunks in this way, I have 4 chunks in this way, and also in this way, and also on my backwards. Okay, so as you can see, this is a circle, and this circle is basically my ticking area, or you can say stimulus chunks. Okay, so as you can see, there are redstones working over there and also over there. So I have made a redstone clock, and I have connected that with a redstone lamp over there. So you can see it's blinking, and that one is also blinking. But I have made another one over there, but it's not working, and it's because it is out of my stimulus chunk, or you can say ticking area. Okay, but if I move a bit forward, if I move from this chunk to that chunk, you will see that one working. See, that one is now blinking. So if I go backwards, it will stop working, and if I go a bit forward, it will start working. Okay, so when I am moving from this chunk to this chunk, the ticking area is also moving with me. Okay, so that's why now that chunk is now inside my ticking area. Okay, you can see I have made the both 3 things in the same way. Okay, I have made them all by the same way. But when I am in the center, you can see that one is not working. Like that one just got freezed. As you can see, it's like paused, it's not working, but these 2 are properly working. So if I go forward, it's working perfectly fine. Okay, so that is how the ticking area actually works. Okay, so why do we need a ticking area in our automatic farm? That is the question. So as I have told you before, you might go to Nether for exploration, or you might go to your like different places even in the overworld, like far away from your base, thousands and thousands block far away from your base. So while at that time your crops will not grow. Okay, so if you place a ticking area on your farm, wherever you go, your farm will always be working. Okay, so it's very important to place a ticking area, to set a ticking area on your farm to make it more efficient. Okay, And if you have a villager crop farm, like the villager does everything for you in the farm, in that case this will be really efficient. Like if you just go for exploration or even mining, you will just come back home and you will see your chest is just full with crops. Okay, so it will be really beneficial for you. Okay guys, so this is my survival world, and this is my farm actually. This is my automatic farm. You can see there are villagers, and actually the villagers works for me. Like they collects all the crops for me and I get the crops in the chest. Okay, if you are interested in how did I make this farm, like fully automatic crop farm, there is a link in the description where I have made a video on this topic, so if you want you can check that out. Okay, I have automatic sugarcane farm over here. Okay, I'll be putting the link to the sugarcane farm too in the description. Okay, so first you have to do is go to chat. Okay, so first of all you have to be in creative mode. Okay, that is a must. And then you're gonna type okay, so after you have typed that and entered that, you will get a command block. Okay, now you can place the command block anywhere you want. You can just place it under the ground, even like over here you can place it, and you can just cover this place up. It doesn't really matter, you can place it anywhere you want. Okay, but it should be in the world. Okay, and you don't have to do with these settings. Let it be the way it is. You don't have to mess with this. And then you're gonna go to your chat option and gonna type okay, so you have to type this and you have to be very accurate about it. And I have written a farm at the last. You can see I have written farm. That is actually the name part. You have to name anything. So as I am making it, I'm setting the ticking area for my farm, so I have named it as farm. You can name it anything like A, B, C, D as you want. So after you're done, okay, so I have already a ticking area over here named farm, so I have to name something else. Okay guys, so I have named this one farm 2. So now as you can see, the ticking area is now added. You can add up to 10 ticking areas. I have 2 running in this world, so you can set ticking area up to you can set 10 ticking areas. Okay, so now I have set my ticking areas. Now if I go to nether or even 1000 blocks away from my base, there will be no problems. Like if I come back, I will see that these chests are totally full. As you can see, these are almost not this one, but this one is fully filled. You can see. So yeah, this is how the ticking area will work. You can try this in your own survival world, and everyone should actually set the ticking area. If you have like an automatic farm, you can do it on your like manual farm even, because it will be really efficient. Okay guys, that's it for today, and I hope this video helped you, and you should try the ticking area. It's very efficient for your farms and all the automatic things. But there is one thing, that is ticking area will not work in case of mob spawning. Like if you have a mob XP farm, and if you are thinking that I'm gonna place a ticking area over there and I will have thousands of mobs spawning in my XP farm, no, it will not work. The ticking area will not work in case of mob spawning. Yeah, that is disadvantage of the ticking area. Anyways, I hope I was able to help you guys, and yeah, make sure you like the video and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Tata.